All right. I don't know if I'm actually live now. It says I'm live, but every time I look back, I'm like, I wasn't live. I was in the middle of a sentence and nobody heard it. Oh my heck. How's everybody doing today? It is Sunday afternoon, and I was just about to go for a walk, but I thought maybe I would go live while the sun is still up and it's still like bright, because actually I opened the door to let Jasper in and out, and I almost got a migraine just looking outside because I have really bad sensitivity to light, to the point where when I was pregnant, every time I basically walked around with sunglasses on at all times, inside and outside. I would always turn the lights off. The TV was too bright, everything. So hi Carla, how you doing? So sensitivity to light is a real thing, and I'm gonna wait till the sun just goes down a little bit till I go outside, because it's like the sun is actually extra bright when you have like 5 feet of snow outside and everything's white. It just like bounces off the snow and makes it extra bright. Everyone's here. Hi Molly. Hi Katrina. Hi Miranda. Hi Ruth Ann. How are you doing? Hey Jesse. Hey Deb. How you doing? Hey from the UK from Claire. Hello. Hi Melissa. Happy Sunday. Oh hey Dee. Walmart pickup order. I need to do one of those and just only put Crystal Light in my basket. That's all I need. Hi, Joanne. Hi, RJ. Hey, Joanne. Oh, I got two Joannes here right now. One with the E and one without. Hey, Bev. Oh, send all my snow to the West Coast. I wish I could. I would absolutely share with you. We have too much. I was just texting my mom and we both agree, like, where are we gonna put the rest? Like, she just sent me a picture of Lulu in their backyard, and she is like over top of the fence now. Like the snow and her, like she's higher than the fence. So basically she can leave at any moment. Just hopefully she knows to come back. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Nancy. How's Winnie feeling? Winnie's doing really good. I was actually really shocked. Thank you for the question, Molly. She's great. She slept until 9 a.m. So that was wonderful. I actually woke up at 8:30 and I was like, "Whoa, it's so bright out. What time is it? Is she okay?" Check my phone. I'm like, "It's only 8:30." I had to wake up because I had to pee. So I was awake before her. But she slept really good, and she actually has no complaints about her arm even hurting. She only says, "I don't know." Like I say, "Does your arm hurt?" And she's like, "I don't know." So like, is it yes? Is it no? Honestly, I don't know. Neither does she apparently. But she has no symptoms at all. Like, she's totally fine. She's watching her iPad right now. The boys are going to take her out to play soon. That was my suggestion for them today. Ooh, okay. Hey, Deb. She's on her break. Oh, how you doing? Let's see. Bev, hey, girl. Hey, Cassandra. Oh, you and your mom are together? Hey, ladies. They're friends of mine. Hi, Crystal from Nova Scotia. Did you guys get snow or ice? A lot of people from Nova Scotia are telling me, like, we got literally 50 centimeters of snow. That's almost 2 full rulers. Like, that's a lot. But a lot of my friends from Nova Scotia are saying they got mostly ice, which sucks because you can't do anything with that. Hi, Helen. Hi, Jennifer. Good afternoon. Hi, Jillian. Oh, Debbie got some snow last night, 20 centimeters. I'm ready for this to be done. I'm ready for summer. I'm ready for beach. I'm at the point now where it's like, okay, like, thanks for the snow. It's been a blast. It's been real. I'm over it. I'm over it. Oh, is Curtis here? Oh, here he is. I texted him before I went live. I'm pretty sure he's just hanging out at work. I don't think, have you even had any calls yet, babe? I'm not sure. Oh, Michelle's watching today's vlog. Today's vlog was fun. I liked today's vlog. Hey, oh man, I don't want to say it wrong. Caricia? Carissa? I don't know, but I like it. I like it. And your last name, are you Italian? This seems Italian, or maybe Greece, from Greece. I like that name, Caesarea. I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Dyslexia does not help. Hi, Allie. And Amber's here. Elena's here from Texas. Do you guys have good weather right now? Someone was telling me the other day that it was cold over there. Hi, Lisa. And Sherry's here. Hey, girl. Hey, Zoe. Danielle from Pembroke, Ontario. Ooh, Abby paused Encanto to watch. Ooh, what about Mirabelle? I love that movie so much. Michelle wants to say hi. Oh, hey, girl from Western New York, off to go sledding. Yes, Skylar went sledding yesterday, and we were gonna go sledding today, but Curtis isn't here. And I will go sledding. I will go down the hill, absolutely. I just probably will only do it once a season because it is not my favorite thing to do. And like I literally just had to shift. Oh, there's Winnie's backpack. I put it there to remind ourselves that we did not do Thursday's homework because we knew Friday was going to be a snow day. But if you watched the vlog, then you know Miranda fell twice yesterday. My back is A, B, C, D, E, F'd up right now. It hurts. Oh, my back hurts and my wrist hurts because I actually fell on my wrist. Like when you're over 250 pounds and you fall, like there are repercussions, okay? I think you also have to be over 30 too, because, you know, I'm freshly over 35. So, yeah, it's not. Oh, and Dee was just asking, how do I feel after my slip? Not superb. I'm still going to walk today, though. I just can't walk very fast. Curtis is enjoying doing nothing so far today. Okay, Crystal is telling me we got ice and snow. Okay, close to the NB border. Yeah, that's a mixed bag, my friend. That's what we call a mixed bag. Melissa, here in my part of Ontario, we've got more snow, ready for warmer weather and no snow. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Yes, the snow, Michelle is saying the snow is 2 of Winnie. That's literally Curtis last night. I don't think I showed it on the vlog, but when he was outside, while I was cooking supper, he had to he literally got a ladder. I probably should have vlogged this. It was just cold and I was over it. I didn't want more clips to edit, honestly, but he got a fence, not a fence, what's it called? A ladder, put it against the snow drift, like at the end of the driveway, climbed up the ladder, got on the top, and literally stood on the top of the snow, which was well over 6 feet in the air. And he had to break it down and dig it off because there was so much snow, you could not see any oncoming traffic to come out of our driveway. So it was absolutely a hazard. So anyways, I'm glad that he did that. I haven't left the house yet today. I do need to drive down to the dollar store with Cooper because Cooper has a project that he forgot about that's due tomorrow and he needs a Bristol board. I'm shocked, clearly. I swear my kids on Sundays often. Oh, Mom, can we go to the dollar store because I need a pound kelp because I have a project due tomorrow that I just forgot about. Been there way more times than I would like to count, for sure. Andrea, hey to you and the fam from Toronto, Ontario. How are you guys doing in Toronto? Oh, Christine says, thank you for inspiring me on my weight loss journey. I love your channel. You always make me laugh and you're just so real. Sometimes too real, but that's okay, right? Thanks, Christine. I'm so happy that some of you guys are on this journey with me. Honestly, it feels empowering that we're this group of badass people, not just women, because I know I got some men's doing it too. We're just trying to live our best lives in this freaking shit storm. Ooh, Houston, Texas. Hey, Kathy. How you doing? How far am I away from Ottawa? Pretty far. Pretty far. So I'm not good with maps, so forgive me, but Ontario's here. Then there's Quebec, which is really big because I've driven through it multiple times. It takes so long. Then there's New Brunswick, but New Brunswick, beside Quebec, Edmundston is right beside Quebec, and that's more of like a French, it's more Quebec French that's spoken over there. And then like it's 5 hours of a drive from Edmundston to Salisbury, where I live, which is just outside of Moncton. So that's just in New Brunswick. To get out of New Brunswick, it's a 5 hour drive to go to Quebec. And then it's like another 14-hour drive, something like that. Probably more than that. It's a 14-hour drive to Montreal. But then you got to keep driving to get to Ontario, and then you got to keep driving to get to Ottawa. So when I go the next time to Ottawa or Ontario or Toronto or wherever, I'm only flying. That's it. I'm not doing this drive thing anymore. I know it would save us a little bit of money, but it would cost us so much time that honestly, it's not worth it, because it would take me like what, 25 hours to drive to Ontario. Maybe if somebody paid me to do that, I would, but that would be a job for me. It would not be something I would enjoy. And we know from experience, Miranda only likes to do things that she enjoys, because I do not need to take more meds. What is the med? I forgot what word it was called. My purse is right in front of me. What is this called? Lorazepam. Yeah, not enough for me. Not enough. Not 25 hours. Okay, Shelly thinks I'm 11 hours away from Ottawa, but darling, I drove to Montreal with Curtis, and it took from like 5 a.m. to like 8 p.m. just to get to Montreal. So, been there, done that. It was 2 years ago. Gas. Yes, exactly. Gas is no way. See, I think when you're like talking about drives, you can like put it in your phone and see, what's going on or how far it would be. But like, you don't count for like times that you would have to stop to use the bathroom, to get something to eat. And when Curtis and I we went to Montreal. I bought him tickets, to a Leafs Habs game in Montreal, and it was a surprise. And we went for a weekend, but literally it was the best weekend ever. Curtis loved it too, but it took so long to get there and so long to drive home that we were actually only there for 2 days. And the rest was just driving, and it was never again. It's like the Bermuda Triangle when you try to drive through Quebec. If you haven't driven through Quebec, you have no say. You have no say in this, because we literally, when Curtis and I were driving to Quebec, okay, or through Quebec, we thought we were losing our minds. We actually started to do like the crazy laughing, because we looked across the water and we were like, oh, look, like you can tell that's a ski hill. That's like a ski resort or whatever. Like we could see it from across the water from the highway. I think it was water. It was way over here, but we could see it. And then like 4 hours later, we looked across and we were like, why can't we still see that ski hill? Why have we not moved away from that ski hill? So at that point, we were just like, I was having panic attacks. Curtis was like, his butt was hurting, his back was hurting, he was driving. And like, you're not gonna trust me driving in Quebec, because no offense if you're from Quebec, but if you're from New Brunswick, we all know Quebec drivers are not safe, okay? When they come into our province, somebody acts a fool on the highway and they drive by us and we're like, psh, yeah, Quebec plates, no doubt, okay? Like we know it. So Miranda wasn't driving there. But actually what ended up happening on our way back home from Montreal, we realized it was 2 different ski resorts, 2 different ones. So like 4 hours apart. It wasn't the same ski hill. We realized, because we were like, we're going to look for that ski hill. We're going to track it. And we're going to be like, where in the Bermuda Triangle am I? How did we get turned around on the highway? It makes no sense. But yeah, on the way back, we were like, there's 2 different ski hills here. It was not the same one. We just happened to look over at one, and then 4 hours later we looked over and there's another one. So we weren't actually going crazy. And both of us were like, oh wow. Oh my heck. Okay. People are telling me how time. Okay, Curtis, it's 11 hours driving plus stops to Ottawa. Thank you, Curtis, for pointing that out. It's really important information. Thank you, baby. Miss you. Okay, how long did it take us to get to Montreal then? That makes no sense to me because it took us, and Ottawa is further from us than Quebec, is it not? It doesn't matter. I'm not going to argue over this kind of thing. You know what I mean? Okay, so I came on here to talk about it's not me getting a surgery. I saw somebody. Yes, I've been known to over exaggerate. Wow, people are really discussing this. Melissa, it's not me having a surgery. And my parents both had procedures, not last week, but the week before. And I kept saying I was going to talk to you guys about it, and then I just kept not doing it. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit more on tomorrow's vlog. But there's been some stuff happening with my channel, and it's like, it's been driving me insane. So I'll talk about it on tomorrow's vlog. I actually haven't really filmed very much for tomorrow's vlog, so I will like pause that train of thought of what's going on the channel and what my brain is telling me, and that'll be on tomorrow's vlog, so make sure you watch that. But I do want to talk about my parents, and I promised Winnie I wasn't going to be, thank you, Dee. Yeah, I promised Winnie I wasn't going to be on here for very long because she wants to go outside and play. I got to take the dog for a walk. I got to do lots of things. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. I love you on TikTok. You're so fun. Yeah, it's kind of purple, isn't it? I like it too. I put the purple shampoo on and left it on for like an hour and a half. I did it again. Actually, that second night, last night I did it again, but I did it before a couple days before. So you probably already noticed a little bit more purple tones, and I love it. Anyway, so my parents, let's start with my dad, okay? Let's talk about the man, the myth, the legend, Brian, but his real name is actually Merrill. But it's actually Brian, because he doesn't like his real name or something. Anyways, he's known by Brian. Okay, so he went to St. John 2 days in a row because of COVID. Like, they don't allow you to get admitted and stay overnight, and because normally that's what they would do. Yes, John Denver, Jill. Yes, he's also John Denver. That's right. So they usually would have like admitted him for these procedures, but because of COVID, they just said, okay, drive out and then go home and then come back again. So Kimber, my sister, took a few days off of work to do that, which I'm very grateful she was able to do that. She's actually the manager at a shoe store here in Moncton, and she's got a really good job. And the person who owns the store is one of her best friends, and it's great. I'm so happy for her. But anyway, she was able to drive him because my mom was awaiting her surgery the next day. So she was in isolation, so she wasn't allowed to go to St. John Hospital, whatever. So my dad went the first day, and they did a bunch of tests on him. And then they said, okay, come back tomorrow. We're going to do the dye test and put a stent in, okay? Which I didn't know until I got clarification from my dad, but he explained to me so much about the surgery. So even if I screw it up somehow, like, I was told from the man, the myth, the legend himself, if I screw it up, I apologize. But bear with me. I'm going to be close to right. Okay. So he had this really cool, I can't remember his name. People were asking me his name, and I actually mentioned a couple names that people were asking about, like Dr. Stevenson and something else. It wasn't those doctors. It was this new younger guy. And my dad loved him. Like, he's great. He's going to see him again too. So I'm glad he's got a good surgeon. So he went in for this dye test, and it's kind of gross, okay? They actually go in through the groin, okay? I know, weird, but like, it's a procedure. What's the procedure? What's the procedure? Dwight. Anyways, like, there's nurses. It's in like an operating procedure room. It's not like it's just like pull up your Johnny shirt and let's hop in there. Like, it's It's more legit, okay? So they go in through the groin and they do this dye test where they can see like they have like a visual at the same time that they're putting the dye in, so they can see his heart and they can see all of the, oh damn it, what's it called? Not a valve. I always get screwed up. Babe, I know you're there. What is it called? That's like the ventricle, but it's not a ventricle. Aorta. Still thinking of words. Baby, what's it called? It's the thing. Artery. Melissa beat you to it. Thank you, Melissa. Yes, thank you. Okay, so they put the dye in and they can see all the arteries. And dad can actually see this at the same time, okay? So he's watching the screen. The doctor is showing him dad's heart right in front of him, which is like, does that not blow your mind? That literally, it blows my mind that my dad is literally staring at his heart and seeing all of this happen, and then he's about to get a stent put in, okay? Only that didn't happen because there was nowheres to get in. So my dad, I love this man, and he is such a problem. He's a shenaniganizer, and he is cause for concern at all times. So he has 3 arteries in his heart that are clear. They are clear. They are 100% clear. And those are the 3 arteries that came from angioplasty. Yes, that's what it's called, Joanne. These 3 arteries are the ones that came from his leg and his arm. And when he had his triple bypass a few years ago, when Skylar and Cooper were really young, they were put in, and those 3 arteries are still good. Every other artery is busted. Garbage, horrible. Literally, I don't even know. Like, he's been having heart attacks, and we were like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why? Like, we bring him in. They're like, no, he's not that bad. Send him back home. And, oh yeah, well, we'll get these tests. But because of COVID, everything's so backed up. So he's been taking his, oh, dang it. I was going to say Nitron. No, Nitro. That's what it's called. And I was like, nitroglycerin? That's not it. It's Nitro. Maybe it is nitroglycerin. I don't know. But he's been taking this Nitro, which makes him out of sorts, but it's supposed to help him when he's having chest pain and blah, blah, blah. And anyways, so what they're doing with my dad, nothing right now. They were like, sorry about your luck, dude. I can try to put a stent in right now, but you might not make it home because it's really dangerous to do that. Because what a stent is they put this little thing in and it like expands, okay? It's like a open little, like, it's not metal, but it's something like that. And it's supposed to just open up the artery that is 60% locked down, 80% locked down, 100% locked down. You get what I'm saying? But because they were all, oh, it's mesh. Okay, thanks. Have you had this done? You're very knowledgeable. Maybe you're a nurse. Thank you. Yeah, so they couldn't do anything. The doctor was like, trust me, like I'm game. I can do it. It's like a balloon, but it's not a balloon. The balloon's another thing, but it's similar. Yeah. Anyways, so they couldn't do it. So what they're doing is they've put him on all of these different meds, which my dad is on all of the meds already. So I'm like, what? There's some you're not on? Really? Like, this is news to me. Curtis actually went down to the pharmacy for dad, got all that worked out because mom was no help at all because she was also in severe pain. It's just funny that they've been waiting for these moments for months. Mom's actually been waiting for years, and it ended up being literally the same week, which is probably just a good thing because it would have been a mess either way. And they do have a lot of support. So it's just good that it got done. But anyways, my dad will be going back for this again to see if they can put a stent in. Oh, Susan! Dollar bill, y'all. Thank you so much, Susan. She says, wishing you prayers and best wishes for the family. Thank you so much. We appreciate that a lot. We really do. And Susan, you know I love you, girl. I do. Yeah, so I thought my dad was already on blood thinners because he is, but it's a baby aspirin blood thinner. And so when my dad cut his leg open, which is on the vlogs a ways back, when that happened, it was like a crime scene because he's already on this baby aspirin. So the blood, blah, blah, blah. Okay, baby, thank you. Brian is getting treatment with meds, nitro patch, and blood thinners. He will be reassessed after a bit. They hope meds will open up his arteries and be able to put stents in next time. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, baby. It's just taking me a little bit longer. Like, you got to add that pizzazz, okay? Yeah, so they're putting him on this patch, which is supposed to be like a legit blood thinner. And then basically, just like Curtis said, they're going to go back in. But I asked Dad this question, like, do you think they would do an open heart surgery again? And he said, yeah, probably they will. So if they can't get in with a stint, then they're going to do the, like the Iron Man style, you know, and give him a real surgery again. So if he needs that, that's going to be a big deal because the last time, you know, they have to walk around with their little red pillow because if anyone touches them, like they literally break open everything to get in. Like, I hope he doesn't have to do that again because let's be honest, Dad is not well in a lot of areas. So, the recovery process would be a lot for his body. So hopefully they don't have to do that, but you know, roll the dice, move your mice. This is all just, it's all question marks. And honestly, God's the only one who knows. Even the doctors don't know for sure. So, yeah, Dad has had open heart surgery before. So I hope he won't have to do that again. Thank you, Roxanne. Thank you. Okay, so let's talk about Mom. Okay. Oh, did someone lose? I'm missing a lot of comments, guys. I'm sorry. It's because I'm trying to like stay on point and you know, like squirrel. And if I see comments, then my thought process gets all kajibble jabbled. I seen that Carrie lost someone. I saw some condolences here, so I'm really sorry. Thank you, Kelly. A quadruple bypass. Okay, yeah, I'm sure my dad could use more than a quadruple. I'm sorry if I missed someone, if someone lost someone in their life. I know there's been so much losses lately. It's so sad. Yeah, how old is my dad? That's a great question. He's a year younger than my mom, and I think my mom is 64. So I think 60. He's not 60, he's not 61, he's not 62. I think he's 63. If I had to guess, I think he's 63. He might be turning 64 this year though. But like he looks good, doesn't he? I know. My dad, literally, like my dad was such a good looking man, like not gonna lie. I mean, like obviously, okay. It got him into some trouble being that good looking, I will tell you that. Oh, Carrie lost her dad. Oh, Carrie. Thank you, Joanne, for telling me. I missed it. I did not get that far back. So I am giving you all my love. Carrie will pray for you tonight for sure. What was I going to say? Something else about my dad. I just thought about it. Oh yeah. Okay. So his heart, I actually took a picture of his heart. Cause he was super excited to show me. Like he actually got like a print out picture. It's got all his information on it, like his full name, date of birth, healthcare number, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't want to like actually show it. Yes, Wonder Woman. Okay. My friend Susan sent me that money, and that's how like they're called super chats or something. And I can click on that oval thing and see what she said. That's why people do that sometimes, so that I'll actually see their comment and also to send some love. And I know Susan's always sending me love. So that's why. Anyways, so my dad in the picture, I took a picture of it for myself because I know this right here is not okay. Like, I've had stress tests. I've been put on heart rate was it a heart rate monitor or blood pressure I can't remember. I think it was a heart rate monitor that I had to wear for 24 hours. I know my heart is not, like, it's still working, but I know, like, all the signs are there that I need to shape up or ship out because I need to take care of myself. Hi, Tracy. How you doing? Oh, Desiree. She lost her dad after a major heart attack. Honestly, I'm so sorry. Halter monitor. Melissa, damn, you are coming in with the info today. Thank you. That's what I wore. But I know my Grammy had heart attacks. My aunt had heart attacks. My dad's had heart attacks. So my dad's actually had 4 now, I think. Anyways, major and minor. But I took a picture to keep in my phone because I needed to see that for me. I needed to see, like, okay, Miranda, you can continue with this sugar addiction. You can continue with this binge restrict eating disorder. And this is what you're going to get. This is it for you. And my dad, with his eating, it's like the exact same as me. I didn't actually know that until about a month ago. Like, I didn't know that. I knew he ate a lot and had a hard time not eating, but he is actually the exact same way I am. He just doesn't have the lingo and the, what's it called, diagnosis like I have. Skylar, will you turn that light on for me? Anyways, I needed to take a picture of it, and now I look at it when I just need like a little kick in the ass to realize I can't turn off caring and eat whatever I want, because if that doesn't actually stop what's going on inside my body. So I need to be healthy, you know? Anyways, there is one part of my dad's heart. It's the very bottom of his heart that has nothing going to it. Skylar's getting ice right now. That's why it's so loud. So like, yeah, the heart is like this shape, right? And wait, it's actually more like this. And the bottom of dad's heart is almost like dead, which is not good. It's not good. So the doctor really wants to be able to get in there. Woo! Tracy's here. Thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate this so much. You're so sweet. And thank you for the really cute emoji. That's adorable. Oh, thank you, Tracy. That was really kind of you. Tracy also, look at that. That's from Tracy.
Thanks, Tracy.
Tracy also sent me some Redken hair supplies. So this is part of the reason why my hair looks this good, because I've been using that. She sent shampoo, conditioner, hair oil, and like a therapy treatment. Oh, that's me sending you a big heart. Aw, for my dad. Thank you. If I could copy paste, I would. And like also for me, I would. Thank you though. And thank you for the hair stuff because I still love it. And actually I wore your mittens yesterday to town. Thank you. Anyways, yeah. So my dad, I don't know if it's considered heart failure yet, but maybe. Like, it's kind of busted. But yeah, the surgeon was like, I really want to get into that bottom of the heart to try and like make that come back to life. Okay, Melissa, no, he's not in heart failure yet. Thank you, Curtis. Oh, Tracy, I love you. Anyways, okay, so let's move on from my dad and let's talk about mom. So mom had a tongue reduction. I know, it's so weird. It's the weirdest surgery ever. The doctors were so excited to perform this surgery on my mom. When I tell you, she actually was in, like, I don't know if every hospital does this or if it's just the Moncton Hospital that does this, but like when you get a random surgery, you just end up on any floor. And she ended up in the maternity ward, which I don't know. Is that normal? I don't know. Our hospital's so screwed up. So she had a tongue reduction surgery and everything is going really well. She is a mess. She is a mess. So they have, in the entirety of Canada, they have one kit, one set of instruments needed for this tongue reduction surgery. It's literally only been performed a handful of times in Canada, and it's never been performed here in Atlantic Canada. So a doctor from out west flew down for this surgery to teach a doctor from down here. I think the doctor from down here actually came from Halifax, to teach him how to do the surgery. And it might be hereditary. So I'm scared, okay? I don't need it. And I do actually have a fat tongue. But, okay. And you can tell my brother's a dentist. My brother-in-law is a dentist. And you see how my tongue, when I stick it out, you can see like the teeth imprint, okay? My dentist brother-in-law is like, yeah, you guys all have fat tongues. He said that too, me and my sisters. So it might be hereditary and maybe someday I'll need the surgery too. So I was like, okay, well, at least I know my surgeon's got a little practice in now. But what they were planning on doing isn't actually what they ended up doing, because my mom actually lost 60 pounds since she saw this surgeon. So over the last year, my mom's got a lot of, again, do you just get issues as you turn 60? I feel like my parents have more issues than they should. Maybe we didn't live the healthiest when we were growing up. So maybe that's why, I don't know. My mom has degenerative back issues and she has like disc issues and she needs all these surgeries. She needs her knees replaced, her back stuff done. But because her tongue was so fat, they could not put my mom under. They actually tried to do a surgery. And they had to say, well, okay, we cannot perform surgery on this girl because her tongue is so fat, we can't put the tube. You know how they have to put a tube in your throat, like to go into your, does it go into your lungs? I'm not sure, but when they put you to sleep, like that's why your throat hurts when you wake up. I actually had to be put to sleep, well, multiple times because I've had multiple surgeries myself. But with Cooper, I had a C-section. They could not get the, like the back needle in or whatever. So they had to put me to sleep because he was distressing. And when I woke up, I was in so much pain because of the C-section, but also my throat burned so bad from that freaking tube. Anyways, so they couldn't get that tube in mom. So they were like, dude, something's wrong in here. They found out her voice box is in the wrong place and she has a fat tongue. And I think there's something else too that's in the, oh, she has a, oh, dang it. What was that called? Some kind of nose thing that I heard like a lot of like famous people had. So they got nose jobs for this, like, it's like dysplasia, nose dysplasia or whatever. Anyways, they fixed that too when they were in there. But they, yeah, so when they got in there, what they were planning on doing was intubate. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah, I think deviated septum. Melissa! You are just on, girl. You are on. That's it. Yes. Okay. Yes. The older you are, the more problems come out. It sucks. Yeah. I think you're right. Anyway, so what they were planning on doing was they were planning on going in, cutting out the middle of her tongue and putting the two pieces, like cutting out the middle, the part that's covered with crystal light, and then taking the two sides and sewing that back together. That's what they were planning on doing. But because mom lost so much weight, she lost weight in her tongue, which surprised us all. We did not even know that was possible. Mom basically was losing weight for her back because her back was so bad and because she had more weight on. It was just aggravating the situation. And that's also why they have a hot tub now to help with mom's back, all that stuff. Anyways, so They did not have to do that surgery that way. They did something even grosser. They did something even grosser, okay? Yes, it does. Okay, Taz says, I Googled fat tongue and it can interfere with breathing. Yes. So mom can't be intubated or couldn't be. And also she has sleep apnea and she was biting her tongue all day long and was in like actual severe pain. Okay. Oh, my mom's name is Kathy, if you wanted to know. Actually, her real name is Catherine, but she goes by Kathy. It's so weird because I found out when I was like, I don't know, 10 or 11, my parents' names aren't Kathy and Brian. It's Catherine and Meryl. Okay. My whole life is a lie. Okay. But anyways, so what they did to mom was even grosser than what they were going to do. And I've looked into her mouth and I feel so bad. I really do, because it's sad. It's sad. Okay. So what they did, instead of cutting out the middle of her tongue, was they burned it instead. It's very sad. Not only did they burn her tongue, they also cut out her hanging ball. Yeah, her uvula, which I called vulva by accident a few times. Which when I said that once, my dad was like, not the same thing, Miranda, not the same thing. So they cut out her uvula and that's gone now. She's gone. Poof, she's gone. So the hanging ball is gone, and then they actually burned her tongue on both sides. So all here and all there. And, hi Stephanie, and in the back. So like, I can't even show you. Somebody should block that, by the way. I got a few moderators here. I think that's trying to be a link. Get that out of here. Anyways, so like the part of the tongue that you actually can't see, no, it wasn't even vulva. I called it vulva, which is a lady area. Okay, it's not the car, not the hanging ball. Very different. But so the part of the tongue you can't even see, it's like down here. They like burned it in there, and her tongue looks horrific. If you've seen like what happens to any area of the body when it gets burned, that's what it's doing in her mouth right now. So she is on antibiotics and liquid morphine. Everything's liquid. Thank you, Tracy. Everything's liquid because she can't eat anything solid. A couple days ago, she did try to eat something that was a little bit, oh, thanks, Wonder Woman. You got it, honey. You figured it out. Thank you so much. So she's on morphine, and she's in a lot of pain. She can barely talk. She can talk a little bit, but everything's so swollen in there. And honestly, the more she talks, the more swollen and painful everything gets. So she tries to not move her mouth very much, which is not really a bad thing. We could all use the break, Mom. I love you, but I was actually shocked the first day I visited her when she got home that night and brought her flowers. And she talked to me as soon as I saw her, and I was like, Mom, like, don't talk. Actually, I talked to her on the phone too. And she kind of, like, her voice is like higher pitched. And it sounds like that. I haven't put her on the vlog or anything. She honestly probably would let me. She honestly would probably be like, oh, sure, Miranda, I don't care. Whatever helps you. Like, she's very supportive. She doesn't understand online, but she absolutely probably would let me, but I don't want to. I don't want to invade her privacy in that way because she didn't ask for this. Like, and I would feel like I would be using it in a way that's just not it's not me. Just in the same way that I had a few people comment that a couple people actually got blocked about it, that I should have showed Winnie getting her vaccine yesterday in the vlog. And I was like, no, because like my child is not an object. Like I am all for like, yes, I will shake my thing online because like I asked for this. And if you get on my TikTok, then you see like I do shake my thing. Okay. Actually, Curtis, heads up. I got a few new dances that we're gonna do. Okay. But like, I don't think it's right to show kids when they are vulnerable like that and when they're sad like that. I don't think that's right. And I think channels that do show that are friggin' messed up and they shouldn't be allowed because that's not good parenting. It's just not. And that's the problem with a lot of family vloggers. Like, absolutely, I'm going to post a family vlog. It's fun. And I want these memories for myself. And a lot of you guys are a part of our family now too. And we have fun together. But like when it comes to the nitty gritty, like that is not for here. So, yeah, absolutely. And I kind of thought like, why are people asking to see my child cry? Are you okay? Like, does somebody hurt you? Like, that's not me. And like, I know my mom is not my child, but that's, again, she's vulnerable. And that's just like, if I had the surgery, I'd be like, y'all, look at this. But like, that's because I'm messed up. And my mom, she is too, but in different ways. But yeah, like I'll have her on the vlog when she's wanting to be and when she's much better. But for now, I'm just gonna keep that, you can just see my own tongue and my fat tongue, and you can go through this journey with me as hopefully with my weight loss, hopefully my tongue will simmer down too. I'm hoping. But I don't know. Cause like my sisters are both like average or not. They're actually, I think they're probably, fitter than the average person. And they still have fat tongues. So I don't have super high hopes, but I just hope that maybe I won't have to go through this, or maybe the Lord will come back before all of this and I won't have to worry about anything anymore. There's that. But anyway, she's doing okay. They actually think it will heal her, sleep apnea completely. They think she won't need to wear a mask anymore at all. She won't snore anymore at all. She actually hasn't been snoring. I think she's still using her machine to sleep right now though, but it's because her tongue is swollen and like bigger than it would be. After this is all done, after her healing journey is complete. And they have her on antibiotics as well because she is so, like there's such a huge chance of it becoming infected because it's all wet in there, She is able to eat Jell-O and soup and popsicles, a lot of frozen popsicles. That's actually like the best thing for her right now. We've brought her over a couple boxes of popsicles because when she eats a popsicle, like actually, to be honest, every time I see mom now, she's got a pink mouth. Every time, and her lips, I feel so bad. They're so cracked and dry from all of this, but they're pink. And I really do feel bad. And honestly, I know she'll look better when she feels better, but she looks so old right now. And it hurt my heart. It really did. I talked about it in a vlog that when I went to give her the flowers, I walked in and she was actually even wearing one of my grandmother's sweaters. And I walked in and it's like I saw a ghost because she looked like my Grammy G, like 100% like my Grammy G, 100%. And it's funny because Curtis, before seeing me talk about that in my vlog, he went to see my mom and he came back home and he was like, she looks like your Grammy G. I was like, literally, right? It's scary. It was really, and I didn't want to tell her like, oh my goodness, mom, you look like your mom. This is weird because like that, I mean, my Grammy was almost 90. Like that would be rude to say. But the fact that she's so skinny now, like she really has lost a lot of weight. And even since this surgery, she's lost a ton of weight. And it's like everything's just hanging. You know what I mean? Because she's so sick, really. She is. I'm excited for her though. She says she's excited to live her new life, which it's like, to her, it probably will feel new. I'm excited for her to get her other surgeries, which sucks because she's just going to be in more pain. But now, hopefully, she can get her back up to an area where it'll be, you know, every day she won't be in pain like she is right now. You know, like I think that's what she means by her new life, because having her tongue not fat is not going to change everything too much, because she'll just be sleeping without a mask and she won't bite her tongue as much. And the worst part about all of this is when I'm talking about it, I'm like, my own anxiety literally is making me feel my tongue in my mouth so much more than I should. Like, it's like sensory overload. Like, stop hitting my teeth, you stupid tongue. You know what I mean? Like, calm down. Yes, she's frail. That's actually a great way to describe her. And my mom, she's not frail. So it's weird. It's absolutely weird to see her like that. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of the whole kit and caboodle. And like, that took me what? 50, well, if you don't count the part about I over exaggerated on how long it would take me to drive to Ottawa, which really offended some people, including my friggin' husband. Yeah, so like, it just took me like 40 minutes to explain that all. And that is why I did not want to talk about it on a vlog, period. Because like, period. Okay. Because it's just, I have such a hard time editing myself sometimes. I call myself an idiot so many times, and the only one who knows is Curtis, because I'll be like filming something and then I'll stop filming it and I'll be like, you can't say that, you friggin' idiot, and then I delete it and then I try again. And Curtis is the only person who knows. Actually, my kids probably have heard me say it more than I would like to admit as well, but it's actually hard. It's hi Sarah. It's actually hard to vlog yourself and then edit that and watch it back and then post it online for other people to see. Because sometimes it's like, sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, damn, yes, girl, you are a queen. I feel it sometimes. And then sometimes I'm like, I hate this vlog. I hate it. I sound like an idiot. I sound like I'm complaining. I hate my own self. This is going to be just fuel for the haters. This is so annoying. Why am I so annoying? Why do I talk like that? Why am I so loud? And I can't stand myself sometimes. And then I still post it because I know I'm just being hard on myself, but it's like, it's hard. And I don't think people, like, you wouldn't understand how hard it is until, well, that's what she said. But until you have to actually do it, it's difficult. It's difficult. And when I try to talk about personal things, it's that much harder. You know what I mean? Oh, see you, Taz. It was nice seeing you, honey. Well, seeing you, having you here. There is like something with the lives, you guys. I know there's a few people that are here for the first time. There is something about it that is literally so personal. Actually, okay, tell me if any of you guys feel this way, or if you watch this back, because if everything works correctly and YouTube doesn't block it, because I was talking about so much surgery type things, which they might, I don't know. Like YouTube is weird like that. TikTok is worse, but YouTube is weird like that. But anyways, sometimes I will be scrolling and I'll see someone, especially on TikTok. People on TikTok go live all the time. And I'll see somebody's live and they'll be like, no, scroll away, quick, scroll away. You don't want them to see that you saw them live, because it feels like an invasion of privacy sometimes. I feel like that. So sometimes I get like sweaty and nervous to even see someone on a live. Hi, Elsa. How you doing, girlfriend? Yeah, I don't know if you guys feel that way, but actually my friend Michelle, who hasn't been online very much lately, but one of my other vlogger friends, she'll go live sometimes. And the first couple lives I saw of her, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't watch her live. It's too nerve-wracking for me. And I'm like, Miranda, you're just sitting there. Like, you don't have to do anything, but it feels so personal. I don't know. It's weird. I have to be in the right mood to watch someone else's live. I don't know why that is. It might just be a Miranda thing. So let me know if you're watching this back, especially. Are you watching it back and you skipped the live because it made you nervous? Or maybe that's just a me thing. It feels like we're having coffee right now. Yes. I'm actually having Crystal Light right now with ice, my favorite. I should like keep track of how much Crystal Light I drink in 1 week. That might be embarrassing. I don't care. I'm going to do it. This week, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you know how many bottles I go through. Tracy's making apple crisp. I love that. I love apple crisp. So good. I always watch them when I always watch them. You're usually live when my oldest gets home from school. Oh, fun. Monique says it's 8 o'clock there. Right now, it is almost 3 o'clock here in New Brunswick. We're hanging out in our kitchens together. Yes, we are. Oh, Sarah's putting groceries away. Honestly, I probably should have went grocery shopping today. I picked up a couple things on the way home from town yesterday. I just feel like I'm constantly grocery shopping. And I think when you're trying to keep fresh produce in the house, it's like a thing you have to do every few days. That's what she said. But yeah, I just don't like grocery shopping. It is not fun. And I think if I only had to grocery shop for myself, it would be so much easier. It really would. But I've helped create 3 people that need to be taken care of. And I'm in love with another one who needs to be taken care of too. So it's not just for me, unfortunately. So it's a lot of work. Oh, Hildy's making chicken pot pie. Yum. Oh my goodness, that sounds so good. I love chicken pot pie. It's 8 a.m. in New Zealand. Oh, Carlene. I love your name. And I bet you say it so good. I love the way that New Zealand people talk. I love it. Winnie watches a couple of shows that are made in New Zealand. And what's it called when it's like an accent? The accent, is that what you would call it? Anyways, it's amazing. It's literally like even better than an English accent for me. And I grew up wanting to be from England because they talk so hot. But New Zealand is just friggin' cool. Oh, biscuits on top of the pot pie. Yum, you guys. Yum. Okay, Jen made the Kodiak cakes and they were so good, like me and my dad said. Yes, they are. And actually one of my friends asked me about the oatmeal. So actually a lot of people have been asking me about the Kodiak cakes oatmeal. It is literally so good. It is literally so good. And I love the strawberry one. The brown sugar maple syrup is probably my fave, but brown sugar and maple syrup is like coursing through my veins. Like that is my flavor. It's Flavor Town for me. Population plus size in Canada, okay? But one of my friends told me they had the chocolate chip one and it was not good. Or it was too chocolatey for them. And I was like, ooh, okay, I better try that. Because I bought it. It was in my pantry. I tried it this morning. You're going to see it on tomorrow's vlog. It's so good because your girl added peanut butter. Chocolate peanut butter oatmeal with a banana and pecans. Shut up. Literally so good. So good. I can't even, like, I actually want to eat it again right now. I'll probably have it again tomorrow morning. The oatmeal's so good. It's a protein oatmeal. Oh, thank you, Helen. Let me stand up to show you. It says beautiful isn't a size. That's right. That's right. It is not. Okay. Honestly, beautiful isn't even a look. It's an inside thing. It's an inside thing that shines through on the outside. That's what I believe. Ooh, spaghetti pies? What is that? Is that like a spaghetti taco from iCarly? The Smart Sweets. Yes, the Smart Sweets are really good too. I'm obsessed. I had one yesterday. Actually, in yesterday's vlog, I talked about what I eat in a days and why I'll never share everything that I eat in a day because I don't need people out there counting my calories for me. I don't want people to do that. And I don't want people to get in their own head about what they're eating. But what you didn't see, I'll tell you, I'm not going to tell you everything that you didn't see. But one of the things you didn't see was my Diet Coke because, of course, I still had that. But also, Smart Sweets, peach rings. I'm pretty much on a kick of like 4 to 5 bags of Smart Sweets in a week, which is pretty good. It's pretty good because like I kind of want one every day. So when I get out of a day and I think, oh, I didn't even go for my Smart Sweets today, I'll be like, yeah, girl, you save that for tomorrow. Oh, I wish you had Smart Sweets too. Keep checking with your grocery stores, guys, because they really are. They were originally made in Canada, but now I think they have, I think they're made in the States as well. And they're made a little bit different in each country, but they're by the same company. Trying to make lemon blueberry Kodiak muffins. Christine, I'll take one of those. Yeah, I'll take one of those. I love muffins, you guys. Muffins are like breakfast cake, you know? I love them. Oh my goodness. What else? Roast beef dinner roast beef dinner. Yum. I love roast beef. When I go to Costco, I got to get me some beef. They're just so expensive now. Like the roasts, it's like $40 for a pack of 2. And they're not even the biggest size. Beef is crazy expensive. Why does it have to be so good? Cracker Barrel meatloaf. Yum. I'm pretty sure the States are soon in our future. I need to go to a Cracker Barrel. And I always call it Crackle Barrel. It's because the 2 L's at the end of barrel get into my cracker. Cracker Barrel. There you go. I want to go to that restaurant. So, Curtis, like, look it up. I don't care if we're driving or we're flying. We're doing something. We're actually, Curtis today started the passport process for us online. So, subscribers, I want to hijack the comment section. Oh no, what are you doing? Babe, just text me. It's okay. I'm right here. Ooh, tacos for Debbie. Yum. Smart Sweets are so hard these days. Okay, literally the same thing happened to me. KB, every time I see your name or your letters for your name, I think of my parents. KB, Kathy Bryan. That's when they write like cards to people, it's K and B. It used to be K and B and kids, but now it's just Kathy and Brian. No, Curtis, I'm ending the vlog. Don't do it. I'm not opening the present. Yes, Tracy, put him on a friggin' timeout. Curtis, I really don't want to open that present right now. I really don't. I understand what you want me to do, but I'm not going to do it. Because I really got to go. It's been an hour, and I told Winnie I wasn't going to be that long. Yeah, I understand you want... The present is right there, and I know it's really good. I know it's really good. But it's supposed to be my 9,000 subscribers present, so how about you guys get me to 9,000, and then I'll open it tomorrow. You know what I mean? So, like, you guys got to share. Be like, hey, have you ever watched Plus Size in Canada? Actually, I met one of my friends at Toys R Us yesterday when we were at Toys R Us. It was a subscriber that I had met previously, and I met her again. She's from Riverview, and her sister was there with her, and she's like, oh, I think I saw you. Were you playing in the snow or something on a video? And I was like, yeah, that'd be TikTok. Because I was playing in the snow on TikTok. But yeah, get me to 9K, guys. My subscriber numbers have been just kind of going slow these days. And I'm going to talk about that. There's another thing. But it's just, it is what it is. But it's up to you guys to share and then get me to 9,000 and then we'll open it. And then if you don't mind, give me 10,000 and then we'll do a giveaway, a big one. Just saying, just saying. But guys, I gotta go because I promised Winnie I wouldn't be that long. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it's been about 65 minutes. So I should hop off. I gotta still do my walk and the kids are gonna play outside and I still gotta go to the dollar store to get Cooper the stuff he needs to make his project. Curtis, I don't know if you heard that, but we got another project due tomorrow that we didn't know about till now. So our kids are amazing, aren't they? They really are. All right, you guys, I love you. Thank you for hanging out today. And thanks for all the new people that showed up for their first live today. It was so nice to see you guys here. I love you so much. And thank you to the people who sent little cash money because we're saving money right now, guys. I'm not going to tell you what for, but maybe you'll be able to figure it out. Winkety wink, 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 wink. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.